This week I thought about doing a deep dive into what's currently going on in Afghanistan and how there's some large lesson we can learn as Christians about it, but I'm a little saddened by the whole thing. So instead, I'm just going to read a poem. We were kids when our nation was brought to its knees, and with tears in her eyes, she begged us, please, face this evil in this world and make a heroic stand and pour out their evil blood in the sand. And stand we did, as we signed our names, stood tall as they took our weight, cut our hair, and shaved our face. We learned of our heritage, of those brave men who in the face of Armageddon put rifles in their hands and put a stop to Hitler with blood in the sand. We were dropped, ready to fight. Every man knew what he was doing was right. The place smelled of death and rot, and sand filled the air, but we went out hunting for our attacker's lair. The years went by, and men were cycled out. The FNGs became old dogs, and fathers fought with sons. We saw the worst that man could be, but it was worth the pain to see men free. We laughed and cried, we lived and we died. We carried a nation's burden in our hands and spilled our blood into the sand. The bombs, the bullets, the fires and smoke, and the stench of death that makes one choke. We thought we were heroes. You thought us a joke. Some of us came home, strutting full of zeal. Others were pushed on shiny chrome wheels. But it was the best of us we often found, returned in pine, headed to the ground. Many came home to be forgotten by those who don't understand how much they gave to save that land. They think it was to oppress those we thought less than equal, but we were the only hope for that nation's people. Now we sit and watch reports, calling it a loss, a farce, a scam, and we see the suffering of those people and blood in the sand. The evil we fought so hard to break holds the trigger with thousands of lives at stake. Officials sit in their office and make the call to lower the colors for our brethren's fall. They will say it's a tragedy, profess they are sad, and wipe away tears with blood on their hands. To the brothers who ask, what was the point? We did all we could, and there is no shame. So don't you dare think it's you that is to blame. And to those who never knew the taste of war, this is your warning. When the next great evil is knocking at your door, don't send politicians to fight your war. Let the soldiers fight for peace, and politicians work to keep it. For if defeat is what you sow, surely you will reap it. Don't let this moment leave your mind, for the sake of all mankind. For those who forget history, repeat it by their hands, and soon it will be your son's blood in the sand. That's all I got.